Many systems of oppression plague our nation today. So many that two or more systems can hinder one person at a time. This concept is called intersectionality. For instance, a bisexual Asian woman, she'll suffer from homophobia, racism, and sexism. To create a safe space from this conundrum and fight back, a group of black lesbian women created the Combahee River Collective, formed in 1974 in Boston by people like Barbara Smith, Beverly Smith, Demita Frazier, and many other black feminists. CRC's main goal was to actively fight against the systematic oppression of black, queer, working class women. They believe that when the systems that oppress them fall down, it will benefit other groups by default. For example, taking down racist systems by focusing on black women will also aid black men as they're negatively affected by racism. Or on another side of that, taking down sexism while focusing on black women will also aid white women as they're negatively affected by sexism. This was one of the core beliefs of the Combahee River Collective. Now, why does any of this matter in today's time? The message of the CRC will be relevant for as long as anyone experiences multiple forms of oppression. Black queer women experience intersectionality on a daily. Not only were these black queer women still experiencing forms of racism, but they also experience sexism as well as homophobia, disconnecting them from groups that may have the same goals as them. A woman who experienced this form of oppression is Emma DeGraffin Reed. Emma was an African-American woman who filed a claim against a manufacturing plant for their refusal to hire her because of her race as well as her gender. This is more than just race or gender, it is a mix of the two. In Emma DeGraffin Reed and many others, one cannot exist without the other. Not only was she not hired because of the stereotype that black people are lazy, nor was it only because the stereotype that women shouldn't work, but a mix of the two, being that black women are incapable of success. Think of the Roe v. Wade case going on today. Making abortion illegal or paving the way to do so negatively affects all women in America, no matter the race, because aborting an unborn child might save the woman's life. This is even more critical in black women though, as they have the highest death rates when it comes to birth. And that in itself is tied into even more deep history, as black people have historically been ignored when discussing their pain. So even though Roe v. Wade case affects all women, it's on a different level for black women. So having an organization like the Combahee River Collective to look up to when fighting is essential. Another reason why the CRC is so important even in today's time is because of the guilt tripping of black women. The girls support girls and the idea that black people have to ignore all problems within the black community for unity makes black women seem crazy and insensitive for bringing up discrimination in either group. Despite this, the women in the Combahee River Collective made their safe space, and they are an inspiration to black femmes everywhere.